Hi, Lancers. It's Miss McCauley. Today, we will be talking about energy from the sun. We know that the sun can transmit energy in a variety of ways, including conduction, convection, and radiation. But it's the radiation coming from space. There's electromagnetic waves that can actually interact with life here on Earth. Now, they can come in the form of a radio wave, a microwave, an infrared wave, light. It could come in the form of UV or X-ray or gamma. Now, of those waves, some of those we actually don't want to be coming in contact with the human body. We really don't want X-rays. We really don't want UV light, and we really don't want gamma rays either, because those waves are energetic enough that they can interfere with the DNA within ourselves and cause mutations. And so luckily, the human body has defenses against that, including melanin and some DNA repair mechanisms. But the Earth itself also has a way to repel a lot of those waves. Specifically, they're bent by the atmosphere and they're refracted or reflected. And so as a result of that, very few waves from the sun actually come in contact with our body. Primarily, those would be heat, which is infrared, light for sure, and then still a little bit of UVA. You may have seen things like UVA and UVB. Even though they're energetic and mutagenic, some of those still do get through. And so the focus of today's lab is we will be looking at ways that humans try to prevent that energy from mutating our body. How do we block the UV light? So we're going to be using a UV light in our experiment. A couple of safety things about this light. It is UV, so we're not going to sit here and like put it on our skin because we could potentially mutate our skin. We're not going to do our eyes. For some reason, kids do that, but we're not going to shine it in our eyes. If there was somebody else here, we wouldn't be shining it in their light either. Probably nothing would happen, but anytime there's energetic radiation, you could cause a mutation. So I'm going to point it down, whereas you can kind of see it's kind of like a purpley looking light because it's on the purple side of the spectrum. It's a shorter wave, but we can actually sort of see it. This light is traditionally used. I bought them off Amazon. We use them for checking for pet stains in the carpet, and so that's their purpose. But we're going to use them for UV light. The other piece of equipment that you have is this guy. It's just a pipe cleaner, and I have some beads on the outside. These beads are plastic, but they were infused with a chemical that will change color in the presence of UV light. So I'm going to shine the UV light. You can kind of see before I do that, they're all kind of this white, kind of cleary color. And I'm going to put the UV light on them. And now you can see that they turn purple and pink. And so in the presence of UV light, these beads will turn a color. And so because we can't actually see a mutation, we're going to use this as an indicator of UV light actually hitting and going through a material or an object. So we'll be testing a variety of compounds today, and I will link those next so you can see the options.